Hello, and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we're cracking open 8 Scarlet and Violet 151 packs. Starting things off with the Caterpie climbing up the flower stem. Poliwag in the nice small pond. Once again, Poliwag in a nice small pond. Poliwhirl stretching out against the beautiful mural. I forgot that was the set. Rigid Band Trainer. Erica's Innovation Trainer. A big air balloon trainer. Am I accidentally opening some Prismatic Evolutions packs? Apparently not. Okay, we got the Omanite sitting on their underwater pedestal for the first reverse. Second would be Onyx flying through the mountains to dive in at their opponent. And our rare is the Moltres whipping their wings and leaving oops. I was moving my arms to represent the wings. I'm stupid sometimes. Alright, we got the Moltres whipping their wings as their flames streak in the night sky. Ooh, a very wonderfully designed Grimer coming up out of the disgusting sewage. Biro coming in for a landing on the tree branch. Pidgey about to take flight from the tree branch. Lickitung grabbing some berries off their tree with their long tongue. Venomoth in the forest on a very overcast night. Dugong splashing water out in the frozen cave. Leftovers trainer for... Nope, that's not a reverse. That is, though. Tomokazu's Haunter dastardly looking at the city beyond. A leftovers trainer for their second reverse. And a Marowak after they have swiftly smashed the boulders into little rocks that still haven't even fallen yet. Goldeen flipping and spinning gracefully in the water at sunset. Male Nidoran walking through the forest while they munch on some grass. Rhyhorn charging in for a horn attack at sunset. Clefairy sitting on the tree branch over the lake, happily looking up at the sky. Erica's Invitation Trainer. A very nice Giovanni's Charisma Trainer. Rhydon easily smashing through the boulders with a stomp. Victory Bell swinging from the trees with their vine through the dense jungle. We have the Wheezing down in the maintenance hallways pumping out a bunch of smog for one of the reverses. And we have the same Omanite, this time all grown up as an Omastar, as well as how the environment has grown up as well. This is like the perfect example of me loving to see Pokemon in the same place but just all grown up. They took it to the extreme, or to the next logical conclusion with the environment as well. Good stuff, I love it. Ooh, a very interestingly done Paris, traversing the forest covered in shrooms. Bulbasaur looking up at the clouds parting while they walk down the path. Tentacool lapping in the waves of an island. Goldeen gracefully flipping and spinning in the water. Arvin's dad Poliwrath running through the city in a thunderstorm. Hitmonlee going in for a knee. Kabuto kicking up sand as they swim across the bottom of the sea. Primeape looking down at you after he punched you to the ground at night. For one of the reverses, it might have been the first. Yep. Second would be the Hypno sneaking in between the houses at night. And the rare of the pack is the Gyarados rising from the water, making their intimidating presence known. And I say we're about halfway there. A very nice Holo Steel Energy. We love them evergreen energies around here. Tentacool relaxing in the waves. A very nice model Magnemite in the power plant. Paris traversing the shroom covered forest. Big air balloon trainer. Dugtrio poking out into the field underneath the beating sun. Daisy's Help Trainer. Mankey in the tree, pointing at the setting sun to show how it's getting dark to his fellow Mankey. For one of the reverses, first. Second would be Squirtle diving off the cliff into the ocean. And our rare of the pack is the Beedrill, flying up through the trees in the forest. Ho ho ho, we get to see another copy of this wonderful Alakazam, manipulating their spoons in the very messy, messy house. Or cluttered, I guess you could say. Cluttered is a more accurate term, because it's not like there's trash sitting around, it's just a bunch of stuff. Metapod climbing across the tree branch. I'm not even sure if that's possible. An antique old amber trainer. Doduo running through the rocky lands. Machoke flexing and posing underneath the shooting stars in the mountains. Charmeleon encircled by flames as they give an angry look back. Fearow coming in for a landing on the broken tree. Growlithe making their way through the open meadow. That might have been our first reverse. Second would be possibly a leftovers trainer. Yep, and our rare is a nice Jolteon sending some zaps in the dust-filled area. Just a couple of packs to go. Pikachu casually making their way through the forest. Squirtle leaping from the cliff into the ocean. Slowpoke relaxing as they float on their back through the water. Bulbasaur looking at the sun coming out from the clouds. Hypno sneaking in between the houses at night. A leftovers trainer. Rapidash running through the open field at sunset. Paris traversing the shroom-covered forest for the first reverse. Second would be Articuno, whipping up some ice chunks as they come in for a landing. And our rare of the pack, ooh, hello. We have that wonderful Blastoise boy in that full art form. I love these, one where it gives them the really thick and defined lines for every section of their body. It's always such a fun look. This is really random, but I gotta say that Blastoise is probably one of my favorite Gen 1 starter final forms. Alrighty, it's come that time once again to find out as last pack, best pack, or not. If you want more details, there's a video linked below. We have an okay-ish shot at it. That Blastoise made it a little bit difficult, but it was just the, regular 2-star, not the gold 2-star, which is like a special illustration rare, I think it's called. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. We have the Ponyta ready to dash off in either direction. Ponyta ready to dash off in either direction. Ooh, the wonderfully done Staryu amongst all the beautiful undersea plant life. Male Nidoran munching some grass as he walks through the forest. Ah, Seadra riding inside the barrel of a wave. Muck dragging their way through the marsh. A Lapras swimming through the partially frozen seas. Abra sleeping on the rock in the savannah for the first reverse, I believe. Second would be the Magikarp hopping their way down the river. And the rare of the pack is the Beedrill flying up through the trees. Which is obviously going to be another no for last pack, best pack, everybody. Regular holos just don't cut it pretty much ever. Well, that's going to be about it out of me, though if you want to hear me yap about some more cards, there's daily uploads around here, some days more, so there's plenty of other openings already on the channel. Alrighty, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.